idea, I wanted to maybe try to make something similar to like the land speeder that I made the other day. I wanted to just kind of revisit that, but not make something like that that looks like a land speeder, but make something like a bigger version of it that maybe works better and it looks cooler. And so that's what I want to do today. And so I thought I would just build it in like on screen with you guys instead of doing what I did before where I made it and then showed you how to make it. And even then didn't really work out that well. But yeah, so I thought maybe we could try to make this, and I kind of like the idea of it being like the seat being in the back, but I wonder if it would just work better if it's in the middle and I don't have to compensate as in such some like weird way. You know what? Actually, no. Let's leave it in the back because we're gonna mess around with it. No, not that far back though. Actually, you know it's fine because I'm gonna add more on. Wow. Okay, this is how this video is gonna go. I've already changed my mind like 50 times. Okay, so what I want to do is achieve something very similar to what I did before with the sensors and the sensors. I don't need the switch. Sensors and the arms. And so what we're gonna do? Where is the sensor at? Right here. Let's see. What don't I need right away? I don't need these. So let's get the controller in this place. So let's go ahead and put the controller down just to start with immediately. And that way we have that for the base. And then we're gonna want the we want like I want to hide them more, you know, like I want to kind of hide them more. So really we're gonna have to like just mess around with this and test this out. So we want it being propelled forward, but we also want it to be like evenly balanced. So that's a 3 and 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we need the arms to be out in the front and like pointing out that way, and then pointing in the back as well. And so what I want to do though is I want to hide it a little bit more in this video. And so what we need to do is we only need one block, really. So let's do this to start with. And then let's connect all these up. So these are going to be angled slightly so they're actually turned. And then let's raise it up and put these down here like this. Let's put it going towards the... Let's have everything pointed inwards. So like that. Like that. And like that. Alright, so then what we need to do is we need to have, what is this? 2 blue, 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 and blue. Alright, so it should be like that by default. And so then what degree did I have last time? 45? Maybe 45s? Maybe I might have had 60s actually. Oh wait, my bad. Wrong side. So I haven't played Scrap Mechanic in a few days. My mind is kind of out of the Scrap Mechanic mentality. It's more like a Let's Play mentality right now. And so I'm not thinking too clearly already. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to put sensors down. I don't want to connect these up yet. But I need to figure out how to do this so I can balance everything out. So let's do sensors. Let's do it in the back here. Like so. Actually, it'll be okay if we do this, because I can catch it. And then we'll put the other ones down in the front. I think last time I had it like kind of right next to each other, but I want this to look different and way more. Settle down, boy. Settle down. Settle down, boy. You're getting a little crazy there. So I think let's drop it to like 3. And 3. We might actually make these even more angled, so then we'll up the speed actually on these. Yeah, I want to do that actually. I want to angle these more. So let's do 60 like that. Yes, okay. That's what I want right there. So if I get in this, it's still hovering. Now, the real question is, should I put these towards the middle? Actually, you know what? Let's just add more on, actually. Let's just do that. Let's just add a couple more on here. 1, 2. Let's just put them right here and see if this works. And then we're going to need to set these so that they're facing him like that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. My kid is in the background just like screaming like crazy. But this doesn't do. Oh, you know what? Actually, it might because they're pointing in different directions. So say this doesn't really do anything to achieve what I was thinking, but it actually might. So blue and blue, 5 and 6, blue and blue. So 60, 60. And then let's just go do it on the other side. This might do what I'm thinking it's going to do. We'll see. I don't really have a clear direction with where I'm going to take this. I just want to kind of experiment and see what I can do. And what I can get it to do. It's going to be a very similar looking design with a couple differences. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. Oh, I thought I screwed that up big time. It's okay. That's what happens when you misclick. That. Those ones are hooked up. This one hooked up to that. Needs to go to this one. I think. Let's hope that that's the case. Okay, so now I think it should be. Holy crap! Oh, duh! I didn't change the power of them. We could actually make these at like 2 maybe. And I wonder too, are these clinging together and causing it to bounce like that? Let me look real close. No, they're not. Come here, dog. Come here, dog. Okay, so when these sensors are hitting, these ones and these ones are going off. So, what if I also do this and set this one up to the, we need 2 new sensors for this. Because we want to have one right in the middle of each side. I hope this works. Just trying to get this to stabilize itself. If I start it lower. There we go. So then what we need to do is just change the power of these 2. Let's take these to 2. To 2. So now, okay. We got it. Alright, so that's, we could even maybe take those down to 1. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get some steering built in here. So, let's see, how do we want to do this? We could make it, we could just make it swivel like we had it last time. That might just be the easiest way to do it. And so let's go ahead and put 1 down here. And then let's just throw this on. I think that's all we need to do, really. That. And then this one will be connected to the driver's seat. Yeah. So, what we need to do is lower, I think, is lower these 2 down to, let's just go to 1. And then I want to up this one. Cool thing is with this additional power is that you only really need 1 sometimes to achieve what you want. Okay. We got it. It's just going the wrong direction. This is already better than the other design. Already better than the other design, in my opinion. Okay, so this is a little too crazy. And I have another idea for what we can do to improve this even more. Is to build out wings. Like so. And I think this should help with turning maybe. So this needs to be triggered a sensor here. And this one right here. And then I think we're going to need to make these like 2 maybe. 2? And kind of what I want to do is get this base frame down, and then we're going to change the look of it and make it look cooler. Alright. So maybe those wings need to be 1. Maybe. Might be too much. 1 and 1. And then let's go ahead and up this back up so we have a little bit more weight to... There we go. Nice. We're making a hover plane here. Okay, so what we need to do is add a little bit more power in the back there. I like this so far. This is looking pretty good. Shaping up to be a lot better than the previous one that I made. So we're gonna add these on here. And these will also be hooked up to the driver's seat. Now, I think I only need maybe 1 more in addition, but I'm going to add all of these on here because we want to achieve speed too. All right, let's just make sure that that's all good. It's good. All right. Here we go. Now, my only concern is I wonder if it's going to do what it did before when it hit, if it flips. Oh my gosh, this is already so much better. And we can really turn too without having to worry about, oh, this is sweet. So much better than the other design. And we don't have to worry about it hitting in the front. Oh, this is awesome. And I did this in like a fraction of the time too. It's a simple design of keeping the thing on the ground. And then you can just get off without having to worry about it going anywhere, which is also really nice. The other one would just fly away sometimes. Okay, so now I want to make this thing look cool. So, because I talked about hiding these, and I would like to still do that. So, in order to do that, we're going to need to build this thing out here. But I don't want to interfere with what's going on there. So like that. Alright, so let's just make sure that this still works properly, which I think it should, but I just want to double check. Just to make sure. This is kind of a, if you're worried about things flying away. Alright, so it's still hot, it's still functioning. Actually, I can probably build with it like this without having to worry about it. Yeah, it's still functioning. It's a perfect, like, perfect distance or whatever. Perfect degree. Sweet. Oh, you know what? I think it did hit. I think it did. Yeah, it does mess up a little bit. So I probably need to. Yeah, it is messed up a little bit. Okay. So, not perfect, but getting there. So even like that, it came up a little bit. I don't want to have any issues. Here we go. So like that, we're going to get rid of these ones, bring it out one more. And then same over here. Like that. And then let's go ahead and put this back up on the lift just for now. Alright, so let's figure this out, because I want to make this, I want to hide these somewhat, you know, like I don't want them to be completely exposed. Okay, so there's that. This is going to be like a short little stubby plane looking like thing when I'm all said and done. Alright, so let's make our cockpit. And what I want to do is I want to have kind of like these, what are those blue bars, these things, and these. I'm going to have these come up over like this. They're gonna run over the cockpit. Kind of come out like this. Let's get the small ones. And then come around the side. You can't. I might have actually been able to come up and over that, but whatever. It's all good. So I don't know how much these weigh though, so I'm not entirely sure. So we need a small one. Okay, like that. Alright, cool. Just something different looking. And we could even do, instead of these ones, we could do these right here. Like this. Whoops. I was like, why does that look so weird? I can't tell what side it's on. Oh, I just had it. Yeah, I just had it. There, it's just the first one. What? So what if we do the small ones going through here? Hopefully that fits up perfectly. Sweet. Alright, so cockpit's done. So let's go ahead and take this off the lift. See what it's like now. It turns quite well still, but it's... Oh, there it goes. Oh, we gotta up that power, man. Up it. I'm just gonna up it all the way on all of them. Why not? Tim Allen up in here. If I make that noise, I'm gonna hurt my voice. Oh, there we go. And it just stays stabilized the whole time with those outer wings. Oh, we're hitting the rough terrain there. Oh yeah, we are. All right, so we're starting to hit a little too much. So we're hitting the starting to hit the terrain, and that's an issue. What if we just make these all third from the top? And we'll keep this one that. Might be better. Might be a little too heavy now. Man, it seems like it's just like ever so slightly off in terms of speed. There we go. We might be able to maximize the full thrust of the thing once we like complete the look of it. I love how quick it comes to a stop too. That's so cool. All right, so there we go. That's parts done. So let's go ahead and let's add on these. Now this is gonna get a little tricky because I think this is definitely gonna play with the weight of this thing quite a bit. I really have no idea the idea of where this thing's going. I'm just adding things on as we go, guys. Alright, so there's that. Now, are there other orange things? Like, how big are these? Or is it this thing? Staircase joint? Oh yeah, staircase joint, okay. I've never really used these before, so I had no idea. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna be so heavy as a result now. Whoops. That there. Click, 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 clickety click. Okay, so then let's just I do want it to look cool though. I guess we could just do that. We'll just run these along the whole outside of the thing. Yes, yes. Ideally I would think it would be cool to like kind of enclose the whole thing with all this, but that's really gonna mess with the weight of the thing. Alright, I would not be surprised if we can't even move right now. Let's get rid of that one. Whoops. Do that. That looks better. Yeah, I would not be surprised if this thing doesn't even lift off the ground. But somehow it still does. Okay, here's what we need to do. I think what we need to do now is increase the power of all this by 1. Just make sure I get all of them. So I feel like in every episode, something I do is slightly off, and it messes with you guys so much. It makes you so mad. How's that? Oh, that's better. Definitely not hitting as much. Oh, it's drifting now, like... Oh, crap. Didn't even realize that we did this back here. Whoops. Interesting that I was still getting, like, kind of momentum to the side there. There we go. My bad. There we go. Yeah, how was I... What the crap? What the heck just happened? How was I turning there? Maybe I was, like, dipping down on one side? Oh, gosh, there's something off. Whoa. Okay, so I think because of the way we have to increase these to keep it down more, but just maybe on the wings, not on the actual center sections. Yeah, that's what we needed to do. Well, it's still off a little bit. Oh man, this thing's sweet. Ah, that's awesome. Whoa, this thing is way better than my other thing, and this is like more massive and stuff too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I might like continue on like making this in a later video, but I'm really content with this design and I really like it, and I hope you guys do as well. This was a lot of fun to make actually, and like a quick little cool design. I would like to make like something like this that transforms into this. You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of cool. But alas, I'm not going to do that. So, not in this video at least. So, thank you guys so much for watching.